Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. This is Reading Addict. In this video, we will talk about my current reading, Franz Kafka's The Trial. So far, I'm on 111 page and there are almost 281 pages. So I'm not nearby halfway of it, but still, I will be there very soon. But so far, the reading experience is amazing. As I have already listened to this book on Audible, so I am familiar what will happen next in the book. But the plot is extremely interesting. You will see different developments, but the main fact is that what is the guilt? That is the question, and nobody is sure of that. Nobody is sure of K's guilt, Joseph K's guilt, and people are saying that his guilt is, or sorry, his crime is very big. It is moreover, they say that it is a criminal crime. His crime is of criminal nature. But what is the crime? Joseph K is not aware of that. People who are involved in the case, they are also not aware of that. They say that only higher officials, they know that. But they K and his uncle, now his uncle is also introduced in the novel. Now they are making arrangements. They are contacting the lawyers, and now there is a discussion going on, and they are trying to find a solution. What should be done? What usually happen in these situations? But the main and interesting point is that what is the guilt? Why is he being charged? So if you are planning for something, what are you planning about? How will you defend him if you don't know what's his fault? But they are just, discussing that there is a criminal case and all sorts of things are going on. So sometimes I realize that as seeing the behavior of K, as he is usually getting attracted by the woman, by there is a woman, Elsa, he is attracted by her. There is a woman who lives in the same tenements where he lives, and now he is attracted by one another woman who is lawyer's mistress or assistants. So sometimes I assume that, and that is my assumption, that his crime is of moral nature. But I believe that everybody gets attracted by a woman, so that's not a big crime if we don't consider the moral question. If we just consider the human behavior, man and woman, they usually get attracted by each other. So as per my understanding, I am unable to figure out what's his crime so far, and which is true in this novel as well, because nobody knows what's his crime. There is only preparations, there is only, word of mouth discussion that it can be this, it can be that, but there is no surety what will happen. And it is really, frustrating from the point of view of K as well. So K is frustrated as well, but what can we do so far? And this novel, if you see it from the broader perspective, this novel has broader philosophical considerations. So I will not talk about those considerations much, because I want you to read this book and think about it yourself. What can be its implications in our life? What can be its implications for a normal human being? So you will come across a different philosophy, and that philosophy is very unique. So I will not, reveal much about that, because I want you to understand it yourself, because it will help you. So guys, that's all I wanted to talk about in this book. And K is an interesting personality. And let me show you one more book that I recently bought. I forgot to show you in my previous video. And let me show you first of all the size of this book. It is a giant, and it is the complete works of William Shakespeare, and it is by Canterbury Classics Publications. So we will talk about it in our